They have formed themselves as people, and they have their own opinions and principles. Yesterday's students are the qualified specialists of tomorrow who can compete on global markets. Those who graduate from the Bolashak scholarship program are creative, talented, and masters in their fields. And they are the future of our country, who have experience and knowledge. If you want to get to know the hard work and achievements of these qualified specialists, watch the program Bolashak on Kazakh TV. Aygarim, how are you? I'm good, thanks. Could you please knit around this pocket, please? Here you can hear the sound of the sewing machine and scissors. The lessons at the Almaty Technical University have started in the workshop. The teacher, Asem Talispayeva, teaches the students who have not had any experience. Yesterday she was sitting at the table and cutting out dresses. Since childhood, she's been holding the scissors as it was the dream of the girl that would come true. But the girl who has opened the doors of the Department of Light Manufacturing did not know that the future would have a challenge for her. Asem Talispayeva. In February 18, 1983, she was born in the Almaty region, in the Kopchagai township. From 1989 to 1998, she studied at the school number 11, named after Berlikozhanov. From 1998 to 2001, she completed number 1 professional technical lyceum, majoring in tailoring women's clothing. From 2002 to 2007, she received her bachelor's degree at the University of Technology in Almaty. From 2007 to 2009, she received her master's degree at the same university. She's finished her PhD at the University of Technology in Almaty. Now she is a manager of the design department at the Almaty Technical University, and currently she works as a deputy dean of design and light industry faculty. Typically, there are a lot of girls who've sewn dresses on dolls in childhood. But for Asem, it was not just a hobby. She loved to see and design dresses, and they were very difficult for her to study until 9th grade. After that, she went to a specialized lyceum to increase her sewing qualities, which were in the Taldy-Gorgan city. She received there a lot of knowledge about needle and thread and was enrolled in the Almaty Technology University. From the first day, she was noticed with her talent.
Таласпаева Асем біздің университетті бітірді, магистратурамыз бітірді, PhD докторантураға түсіп.
Asem Talispayeva has graduated our university and then finished her master's degree. Currently, she is going to finish her PhD.
Жобаның атымен сәйкес. Бұлардың жобалары көп жылдан бері.
Her title work is her project. Her scientific project mentor is Raushan Orazkazi Zhiselbayeva. Her students also work on her project. Currently, Asem works as the deputy dean of the director. She is good at textiles, sewing, and design.
Тігін жағынан, дизайн жағынан, және текстиль жағынан қабары көп.
The talented student working in the project as her scientific mentor is Raushan Orazkazi. It was an idea to make fabric which was fireproof, and we received our independence, and we have a lot of opportunity to develop the industry in this sphere. We can sew everyday clothing for people, and we should also increase it in our country as well, and we have enough raw materials here. Kazakh people have made wool from ancient times and were able to comprise various industries with wool and leather. And fireproof fabric is produced not only in a few countries. Typically, the Kazakh scientists can produce such fabrics at a higher level.
Бұл материалға қалай келдік деп айтқан себебім, енді өзіміздің Қазақстанымыздың жүнімізді пайдаланып,
We've decided to use our local wool. For example, we made an expert work in Korday.
Исследование жасадық. Кордай жақта көбінесе осы мына жүнді қалай болса солай өртейді екен, тастайды екен. Енді әрине ол жақтан осындай жаңалықты естіген соң өзіміз.
People there make fire from the wool or throw them away. And we saw it and we thought, why do we throw wool away? Why don't we use them in our country for the firemen? And the idea came to me.
Өзіміздің төтенше жағдайлардың жаңағы служба дейміз, спасение соларға қолданбаймыз деген идея келді.
Usually from the best wool is sewn clothes, and the other ones will be useless. Our grandmothers made felt carpet from spring wool. Asim Augangali Kazi and Raushan Oraz Kazi saw such kinds of wool had been thrown away, and a new idea came to them on how to use this wool.
Разработкой новых огнестойких материалов мы начали заниматься очень давно, уже, наверное, на протяжении 20 лет.
I started to think earlier about fabric which could be fireproof. Around 25 to 30 years I spent on this project. As a researcher and a scientist, I worked on fireproof fabric over those years. Currently, I think that to produce the Kazakhstani raw materials, this is one of the main tasks. Also, it's very important to develop widely the weaving art industry. This is one of our main purposes. This is the way that we should use new innovation technologies. And this is also the purpose of our president, Nursultan Nazarbayev.
Новые инновационные технологии – это те как раз задачи, которые перед нами ставит наш глава государства Нурсултан Назарбаев.
Typically, our ancestors in ancient times blew fires out with felt, and they had enough knowledge. Asim is also known for the good opportunities of felt. They got a license for these things, which they have done for the purpose of being recognized for the scientists all over the world. This was the purpose of the Almaty Technology University's laboratory visit to the Dongguk University in South Korea. We should also mention here that they provided a testing work for only 5 countries to have such a laboratory. There's a special built mannequin which will be dressed and then ignited. Currently, the dress is fireproof for 300 degrees. The fabric has been taken from Kazakhstan and was noticed there with quality.
Біз мына арнайы киімді оңтүстік Кореяның Донгукский университеттің зертханасында эксперимент жасадық.
We delivered these clothes for the testing work in the Dongguk University of South Korea. We tested it in the degrees of 1000 degrees.
Кіргізіп, 1000 градусқа дейін от лапылдап жанып, осы киімді тексердік. Енді бұл біздің киіміміздің жаңағы өзімізді шығарған материалымыз көріп отырсыздар. Сырт киімнің сыртқы материалы жанып кетсе де, біздің өзіміздің шығарған материалымыз жанбаған.
As you noticed, the fabric was produced, we made a dress that would be produced that would be fireproof, and it did not ignite. If we will use this fabric for our firemen's clothes, it will be very safe for them.
Өрт сөндірушілер қауіпсіз болып, осы киімімізді кисе деп ойлаймыз.
Fireproof fabric is not news. Countries such as Russia, Belarus, Ukraine, South Korea, and the United States all have state of emergency wearing clothes from fireproof fabrics. The advantage is to create new things, and the advantage of this Kazakhstani fabric is the weight. The fabric of Russia is made from the aramid fabric. The uniqueness of the Kazakh fabric is its weight. Russia's clothing, which was made from the aramid fabric, is about 4.5 kgs more weight. Typically, the clothes which was made from wool and the aramid fabric will not weigh more than 4 kilograms. Scientists were told that the wool is good for the body, and air permeability is very high. For scientists, it is very important as the cloth can be made at a high temperature. Subsequently, Kazakh scientists have invented magnificent clothes.
Енді эталондары бар шығар, бірақ көбінесе оны құрамына келетін болса, құрамы әртүрлі болады. Бұл жерде енді дәл осындай бар.
There should be standards, but the structure can be different. We won't say that we have one here. Many countries, for example Russia, use remnants of fabrics, and they use polyester fabrics. Wool is an expensive fabric for them. South Korea also uses aramid fabric. Typically, they do not have the wool of the sheep. The Chinese people use DuPont fabric. This insulates fiber. Only Russia uses a natural fabric, but that fabric can give allergies. For example, we take the statement of the Sanitary Epidemiology Station, and we made an application.
Деп айтамыз, тинсулейт деп айтамыз, неше түрлі синтетикалық талшықтар. Барлық жаңағы мемлекетке қарайтын болсақ, тек қана Россия ғой енді мақтаны қолданып отыр. А олардікі мақтаны қолданғанда мынандай аллергиялық вызывает. Біз қазір санэпидемнен қазір жасап жатырмыз. Вот біз Россиядан сатып аламыз сол киімді. Санэпидемнен жасаймыз. Өйткені вот көп өрт сөндірушілердің ішінен біз анкетирование жасадық. Олар айтады, мына біреу жаңағы ішкі материал өте не екен, тікені бар, сосын ұсақ аллергия несін береді бізге. Сосын ол материалдар көбінесе мына отқа төзімдік пропитка дейді. пропитканы қолданған. То есть оны химически
Firemen will fill it out and they can talk about the quality of the fabric, whether it creates prickles on the skin or whether it imbibes the clothes. It is also chemical soluble, and the very dangerous thing for health of humans. When we talk about the quality of our fabric, they are made from wool, and I think that you know about wool quality. It is very warm and it has high standards. And we use aramid fabric as it is a fireproof fabric. We never use chemical solutes. We have all of our own wool products.
Енді қолданған себебіміз жаңағы отқа төзімділік. То есть біз ешқандай пропитка қолданбаймыз. Уже дайын бізде материал.
Asim has decided to offer her invented clothes to the Almaty fireman office number 6, and also she decided to ask them questions regarding the clothes. The fireman mentioned the quality of the clothes is very high. She also wrote a letter to the Minister of Emergency Situations, and she can offer clothes to them. The fabric was then tested in the laboratory of the ministry. They also took part in the exhibition Made in Kazakhstan. The president saw the product which was offered by the university and supported it. As we know, our president spent his younger years in the metallurgy industry, and he gave his own marks to these clothes. After this, the university participated in the Technology Fest in Almaty and became the final winner. Asim would like to use these fabrics not only in the industry, but also in daily life.
Тек қана бұл жерде емес, металлургический комбинат дейді ғой, металлургтарға да, және мынау сварщик, дәнеркерлеуші дейміз ғой, соларға да.
Typically, the clothes cannot be made for only firemen, but also for metallurgists and welders. Even they can be used in the car industry.
Капоттың асты теплоизолирующий дейді, жылу өткізбейтін материал ретінде қолданылғысы келеді.
For example, under the hood, we can make the warm temperatures using a rug. Also, we can use it in the kitchen as to put the hot dishes or frying pans or bowls, and holders for the hot dishes we would also like to produce.
Астына подстилка деп айтамыз. Осындай жерлерге қолданғымыз келеді, енді қолданамыз.
Asim has achieved her achievements owing to her husband. He has supported her through all of her difficult days and gave her the opportunity to work as a scientist. Her husband's daily help in life was a great support to her. He really supports Asim and would like to increase the economy of Kazakhstan. He is ready to help her at any time, and he also wants to support her from all sides. She is an educated employee and a loved wife at home. We have 2 daughters.
Оның барлығына үлгереді. Ал енді біздің Асиманың жаңағы еңбектеріне келетін болсақ,
she always finds time to help them in their lessons as well. If we speak about Asim's work, it is very difficult for a single person. She needs help from the colleagues at the university and from home as well. We should make her good conditions for work. Some people can make it look so easy.
Барып келуіне де жағдай жасау керек деген сияқты. Бұл әркімге енді біреуге бұл көріне салу оңай шығар. Енді менің өзімнің көз.
I know it as I can see it, and she spends a lot of days without sleep or fun. And science is very difficult. We have a proverb in our Kazakh nation that a child who has ability can be noticed from their childhood.
Ол енді маған өзім көз алдымнан өте қиын дүние екенін білемін.
Subsequently, to invent such a fabric without weaving is cheaper than other fabrics. It doesn't need needlework or thread or women for weaving. As we have received our independence, we started our own industries, and from ancient times our ancestors valued very highly the wool of the sheep. Currently no one needs it, and people throw away the wool and leather. But now we can use it for many aspects. Now we can start to develop our wool industry as well.